Hello everybody, it's Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life. I am here, I guess they're foundation pages. I don't really know what to call these now that we're in December, but because I've finished my first couple stories and I am going to wait to have my next few stories proceed and happen and have the right stories to tell. And then I'm going to print and pick those up on Friday. I thought in the meantime, I would just get a few more foundation pages done and ready to go, just because I know myself and I know, like, for many of us, it just gets busier and busier as December goes on. And so I came up with a couple things. Two of them are complete scrap lifts, so I'm going to give everyone their credit and all that fun stuff. But we are going to have some fun. So let's start with those ideas because, like I said, I want to give credit. So the first one is Jane. So Designs by Jane, right? She shared her foundation pages, and when I was watching her flip through video, she has, I think what she's done is she's scored it here and she's scored it here so that this part flips, and you're seeing it all as one piece, which I really like. So I am going to go ahead and work with that idea. And this is going to have little squares. I'm going to use all of these 9 to document me things and funny, like really cute little Instagram kind of like memes, but not really memes. I'll have one pop up so you can see. My goal is to have those be there, and then you're going to flip it open and you're going to see whatever in my life that corresponds with. So this is going to be kind of something about me in December, which I highly recommend you do. Get yourself in your album if you don't already. So that's going to be that plan. That should be nice and quick because it's just scoring and then putting the holes. And I don't know, I won't assign a number, but I will do something to decorate the front of it. But I'm excited. I think that's going to look so cute. So there's that one. Then I have this, so Susan Bowers, who is, I think SueBug63 on Instagram. She took Allie Edwards, her product play idea, and I loved her interpretation of it. And so she's using this beautiful piece of pattern paper, which I honestly wouldn't know how to use in any other way. Let me move this so it's flat. In any other way. And she's turned it into a tag. So I have the tag shape to work with. She used this as the outside. And then the goal is you tape these together and they become a little booklet. And then part of this Mary is on the outside. Now I absolutely love this. However, we know putting 2 heavy cardstocks together is going to be bulky. So I don't want to do that so close to the inside. And so I grabbed a page protector, and I think what I'm going to do is have it be a little bit more interactive. And so my plan here is we're going to have the tag. I'll have to do it like this so you don't see so much of it, but I'm going to have the tag. Pretend this is with the red. This is going to be in the middle of the tag, obviously, like so. And then I'm going to have the Joy Transparency. So everything's going to be in red. I'm going to have the Joy Transparency. And then this be like this. And it's either going to be day 8 or day 4, because those are the big red felt numbers that I have. And I'm going to attach that on there as well. In some way. And so then this is going to either flip up or over or whatever, and then it will flip. It'll be its own separate page, and then we will have that fun interactive part. And I think I'm going to document our cat Dozer and how he him exploring when Sean was outside setting up our inflatable we have 3 really cute inflatable animal, I guess they're not animals, characters. And so I think that will be fun. Just kind of this be the story about our cat, and it's going to be all in red, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to get that idea started as well. And then finally, I have a plan. I guess I don't really use any of these page protectors. They're just for me to work with. My plan to reuse these letters that I used in my day 1 story. So I want to have this font, these letters, repeating 3 times in my album. That's my plan. And so I'm going to go ahead and line them up. And then I'm going to have it be a flip open. So flip up, and then it's going to have the journaling and the photo of our wrapping paper, but in a little bit more of a different way than I've done before. And my plan is to stitch the wrap. That's it within that font. So that's my idea. However, I have no idea which pattern paper I want to use. So I've grabbed this red one. I've grabbed the bow one. I've grabbed this really pretty green floral, like leafy one. I grabbed vellum, though I think vellum would be very hard, obviously, because I don't know how I would make that work. Maybe if I backed it with white, yeah, it's possible, but I'm not sure about the vellum, but that was an option. I did grab the doves just because I don't know how to use these in any other way, and so I thought maybe if I made it work, that's possible. We'll see. This beautiful star paper that I have been hoarding, I thought if it was like the highlight on something like that where you saw most of the paper, maybe I'd be more likely to use it. So I did pull that one for an option, and then this green as well. So I don't know if I'll do like color, so you know, like green on green for like these options with a white, with white as well. I think I'm going to do a couple like layers. So I don't know. I haven't decided that part yet, but that is my other option that I'm going to get done. And then this will go into the later part of my album, most likely, because it does tend to be a later story in my album every year, but I always like to document it. So I figured that would be a good option as well. So I'm going to go ahead and work on these, and I'll show you what they all look like all done. The nice thing about having repeating patterns like this is it can go either way. So wherever it needs to go in my album, it can go, it's fine. And it will just, like I said, document me. It's about me, which I'm excited about. I did add that ribbon, which you saw me, how I did it with the washi tape. And then I added some of this cute red as well. And then I just did the back stitch on that side, so it's nice and strong in the places it needs to be nice and strong at the ends. And it's going to be fun kind of figuring out how I want to decorate this, where the number is going to go. Yeah, I really love how that turned out. So that one is done, and the process hopefully of kind of getting it to fold, because it took me a minute to figure out which way to use it, and punching my holes, all that process hopefully is up there for you to see. And let's go to the next one. All right, I did get this one done. I haven't actually glued this down yet. I just think it's so thick. It's so thick. I know that this is not a great option for my full 6x8 album. And then the other problem is I didn't think and there's not enough room for, it's too big. It will fall out of the album. So simply going to transfer this into my 10x8 that I am doing, documenting family memories, Christmas memories. But I still love how it turned out. And I will get this glued down. And then this flips open. You've got the joy. There would be a photo, maybe some sort of decoration. It won't be a number anymore because these aren't numbered. This particular album isn't numbered, but it's okay. I have something else to add to that album, which is awesome. And I can actually add more now if I wanted to that one. And it could look like that if I wanted. Like, there's all sorts of options. So I'm not mad that I created it. It was so much fun to play with. And I'm glad I looked, because there's no way. It's just it's too much. So, what I could possibly do to kind of mimic, because I still have a piece of pattern paper, right? So I'm going to move this out of the way. And I still have the Mary pattern paper. Okay, so I still have one card And I feel like one of them is okay. Two of them was just not. So the other option I can do here is go ahead and have this be, and we'll just reuse the frame. Perfect, see, like that. And then I can have it just be like this, and it'll just be a one story with a back and front, which would be very cute all on its own actually. But I can also flip it over. I still have another one of these, so that would be just fine. And then I would just create some washi here, put washi to the back. So when it flips open, we could have a photo, a spot for the photo, and then this that will pull out and talk. So I still have a way to make this work in my album. And so I'm going to go ahead and work through that, and I'll show you what it looks like as soon as I'm done. Okay, I lied. I'm not going to actually put this one together yet. I want to wait until I get to what day it's going to be, so I know which way the holes are going to go, and then I know which way I need to flip open the card. I am definitely going to have this here, and I thought I could use this card too. How cute would this be? And it could be like that. And then I could even, although we like the red. Yeah, no, we won't do that. I was thinking because this will come up because it'll be flipped. So I'll have a place to tape it already, and then it'll flip. And then I'm going to trim this right there, and we'll make another little pocket. So there's another one option to document. Again, I still think we're going to document Dozer. Add the Mary with the little, cut that there. And then I'm thinking possibly the 8 on there. I don't know. But I'm to the point where I don't know enough that I'm nervous to create this. So I'm going to wait for my day 8 story or whatever day I decide to do this, and I'll have a full process so you can see this come together, because now it's going to be a little bit different than the way Allie did hers, and so I won't feel quite like I'm sharing her project that was paid content. Okay, now the last one is the stitching one, but you guys, that one is going to take me time to stitch it, and I'm not going to get this video up fast enough if I take the time to do that right now. So at least you know the idea, and I will show that as soon as I have that done in my next video, if it's done. If not, you'll see it when it falls in line within the days. And I think I'm gonna just let it go for today. Thank you for spending some time with me. A little bit different, a little wild, a little kind of all over the place, but it's nice to get your ideas out loud. And even for me, I like to play back so I can see what my original idea was, so I know I'm doing what I originally thought. So anyways, thanks for spending time with me. See you again soon. Bye everyone.